best ways to stay away from unhealthy snacks like potato chips and cookies and candy is to have a really good, healthy, and protein-packed alternative. In today's video, we're going to be discussing that exact snack, protein power bites. All right, guys, let's get right into it.
Perfect.
Hey guys, I'm Seth, and today we're going to be making protein power bites. These are exceptionally great for getting a little extra protein in your diet on a daily basis and staying away from the junk food. All the ingredients that we will be using are going to be all natural and very healthy. A good source of fiber, protein, and good fats. I'll also put in the description below all the ingredients and measurements so you can have that after you're done watching the video. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. And also, if you want to be notified when more videos like this come out, please hit the subscribe button, and new content will be coming out very soon as well. And I appreciate your support for the channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get right into the ingredients. First, we're going to need 2 cups of regular rolled oats, 1 serving of vegan protein powder, and that's normally 2 scoops, 1 cup of raw honey. You can use any type of honey you like, but the raw honey, in my opinion, tastes the best. 1 cup of almond butter, 1/4 cup of craisins, 1/4 cup of shredded coconut, 1/4 cup cashews. It doesn't matter if it's salted or unsalted, it's really your personal preference on that. Just make sure that after you measure out the cashews, you break them up into little pieces and don't leave them whole, as this will not work out well for this recipe. Now that we have all the ingredients measured out, let's also put a pan out with parchment paper on it. This process is about to get pretty messy once we add the honey and the almond butter in. So before we start mixing anything together, let's get either a cookie sheet or a pan out and put some parchment paper on it. When we're done mixing, we'll come over to this and make the energy bites and put them on there before we put it in the refrigerator. So it's important to do that because, like I said, it's about to get pretty messy. So the first step here is we're going to mix all of the dry goods together. It doesn't really matter what order as long as it's just the dry goods. When you're mixing it up, just mix it with your hands. Don't worry about using a spoon or anything, but just make sure you wash your hands ahead of time, okay? And start mixing it together and get it nice and consistent. So after you've mixed all the dry goods together, we're going to mix in the raw honey and we're going to mix in the almond butter. And this is where it gets really messy, because as you're starting to mix this together, you're going to notice the honey and the almond butter are going to stick to your hands more than it sticks together. But just keep going through and mixing it up, and it'll start all sticking together and mixing thoroughly and forming better and getting off of your hands. Okay guys, before we move on, let's just do a quick review with all our ingredients and how we're mixing everything together. So let's get our 2 cups of oatmeal plus the 2 scoops of vegan vanilla protein, the 1/4 cup craisins, the 1/4 cup shredded coconut, and the 1/4 cup cashews broken into little pieces, and mix those all together first. Those are all our dry goods. After those are all mixed in, we'll take the 1/2 cup of honey and then add the 1 cup of almond butter all together and start mixing it together. Okay, so now that we're done mixing everything together, your hands are a mess, but that's okay because we still aren't done yet. Let's take the bowl and put it beside the cookie sheet with the parchment paper on it and start making them into bite-sized protein energy balls. The size, you can really make them however you like. When I do it here, I get about 22 per batch, which fills up the cookie sheet pretty fully. So when you're done putting all those on, you'll have probably 4 or 5 rows of these protein energy bites on your cookie sheet, just like I have here. Now once you do that, put those in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or so, or until they're nice and cold, and then enjoy. Please let me know in the comments below how your batch turned out. Until next time, see you later.